Hi everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes to review a use case that I was asked about this week in regards to DNS security, and more specifically restricting the types of or the query types allowed when using the big IP as an authoritative or recursive DNS server. So what I have configured already is I have the big IP configured as an authoritative DNS server for lions.demo. Take a look at my zone list in Zone Runner and take a look at some of our resource records, and you'll notice I have a few demonstration records created: a record, name server, start of authority, MX, and a couple more A records. And because we have, you'll see here shortly where we have bind disabled in our DNS profile, we wanted to go ahead and create the lions.demo zone in DNS Express as well. So you'll notice within zone list, I also have lions.demo configured. And let's go ahead and take a look at our DNS profile. In our DNS profile, you'll notice I have bind, as mentioned earlier, I have bind disabled. I do not have DNS security enabled, and without DNS security being enabled, I can't assign a security profile. So we're going to go ahead and leave that. And right now I want to demonstrate on a workstation how we are successfully able to do queries for different record types. And I have a TCP dump running on the IP address of my DNS listener. And you'll notice in my NS lookup in the command prompt, I am defining the same IP address, my DNS listener. And for example purposes, just for this, I'm actually going to start blocking MX records queries. So here we've gone ahead and defined that, set the type as MX, and we are going to attempt to resolve. And you will notice that we're able to successfully resolve that. And let's also do this. And you'll notice we're also able to resolve lions.demo. So let's go back to TMUI and ensure we have AFM provisioned and licensed. AFM provisioned, licensed. And now we're going to go to our security tab, protocol security, security profiles, DNS. Select create. Give it a quick name. Query type, we're actually going to use inclusion. And we only want to allow A and quad A record queries. So we're going to select those from the available options. And if you want additional information about what these items mean, we do have an offline help option right here within your big IP alone. You can actually take a look and it'll explain in more detail what these actually mean. So inclusion specifies that query types in the active query type filter list are considered legal and allowed by the system. So again, we're going to allow A and quad A requests. You'll notice I did not add MX to this list, so we want to deny queries for MX records. And we're going to finished, click finish there. Go back to our DNS profile. We are going to go ahead and select the custom checkboxes here. DNS security enabled, DNS security profile, demo, and click update. And now let's go back to our workstation. And right now, let's try doing another A record query, and we're good. And now let's go ahead and set the type back to MX. And let's also try and you notice that I'm no longer responding to queries for MX records. And you'll notice in my TCP dump I am certainly doing requests for MX records. So let's generate some traffic so we can take a look in the logs and show you it being blocked. Let's go back to TeamUI and we're going to go back to security, event logs, protocol, DNS. And you'll notice that I am actually logging the MX record request, or the query type, and the action we're taking is drop based on the DNS security profile we have configured. In this video, I didn't want to go over configuring logging or anything like that, but if you would like to see how to do so, please feel free to reach out, and or a quick browser search will provide that information from F5 documentation. I hope this was beneficial to somebody. Until next time.